Hi, welcome to Disney to Universal. If you are new here, my name is Nicola and today's video is a Pinsane Pin live sale haul, and here are their details. So if anybody isn't aware of them, do check these guys out because they are amazing, and pickups are at cost, postage is at cost, so they're a really good group. So I have two packages here from two separate times. There's actually a few more things in here. Either way, all from Pinsane Pins, so we will go through all this stuff together. Starting off with one of the live sales that they did, they were actually giving away free pins that night. If you spent over a certain amount of money, you would get a certain type of free pin. This was the most expensive pin set you could get. It is those pins. I actually have these pins anyways, but they will be traders. First up, this is a WDI pin, nice boxed pin. Limited edition of 300. I thought this was really cute. I am a little bit of an Alice in Wonderland collector, so I was like, worst case scenario, I can keep this for me. But I was looking to probably sell this pin or trade. But the reason I love it so much is because it has one of the breaded butterflies, and it's one of my favorite little side characters that they have in that movie. I love the little potion bottle as well. The signpost, always a fan of that. And the colors are really pretty. Next up is another WDI pin. This is from the Disney 100 range. These guys were really popular. It's a very chunky, heavy pin. I love Wreck-It Ralph. I do collect, so this was a keeper for me. Thought it was at a really good price of £30. Next up is a limited edition Disneyland Paris pin, and this is the Mother's Day one, so it's in French for Happy Mother's Day, I'm guessing. At a really good price. I love the scenes with the Darling family, especially when the mum's in, she's beautiful. A really cute pin. I didn't realize it was screen printed so much on the top. The back is shiny enamel, but the whole front is screen printed, so you have to be really careful with these pins, but at a really good price. Unfortunately, the next one is a bit of a damaged pin. This is the Father's Day version. See just there, has been scratched off. Pinsane Pins actually refunded me for this pin, so still I will keep it and use it, but I am a bit of a stickler when it comes to my pins. I'm very fussy. I try to get it as best condition as possible, so normally I would get rid of this pin because I don't like to keep non-perfect pins in my collection, but I love this pin, so maybe one day I'll replace it. But I could also just maybe put a bit of paint, like a paint pen or something on there, or just leave it as is, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, I will keep it. These will both go into my Peter Pan collection. There was also a problem with this pin, extremely dirty, almost looks like rust or something. So I sent pictures to Pinsane Pins. They apologized and refunded me for this pin also. This also has some dipping in the paintwork in the sky there, in the enamel. So it'll be really hard to see on here. This next one is super cute. The Contemporary Resort Gingerbread House of Frozen. Anna and Elsa there, very cute. So that will go into my Christmas collection. Here is one of the Heroes and Villains, a limited edition pin. Got it at a really good price. I love Monsters Inc., so it was an easy buy, this one. I thought it was a really good deal. Next up is this limited edition of 500 pin of Ursula. It's like a little flag. Collect Little Mermaids, so I was looking to buy this one for myself and at a good price. Last up from that little part of that live sale is Cast Refresh Baymax. I thought he's really cute. And either way, whether I decide to keep him or trade him, it's a good deal. These next pins were from the Instagram little sale that they did. And for the life of me, I can't remember some of these prices, but they were all really good. Something like £3 or £4, something like that. So we've got an orange bird wreath and the Stitch wreath. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these ones yet, but I think they will go into my traders. Next up is this Cinderella bauble. I adore this scene from the Cinderella movie where her dress is being made and you can see the patterns and it's all those pink colours. Love that dress, so yeah, I picked this up at a reasonable price, I thought. Last up from that Instagram live sale is this Loungefly pin. It's Ariel theme. And you've got the shutters open up and then there's the Ariel inside. Really pretty colours. This pin will go into my Little Mermaid collection. Next, on to the next live sale that Pinsane Pin had. I bought some of these pin file pin holders that go into a folder. These are actually from the Kraken brand, and these kinds of things go and sell out straight away on their site because they are the only people that make them, as far as I'm aware. So it's basically for holding all of your cards within a folder, but they are nice and safe. You do not need to pin the pins through the back. These are specially designed little pockets for your pins. So for instance, this pin here, you can just slot in and clip it over, and then you would have a nice, safe and secure way to carry your pins around in a folder. These were selling at £3 per sheet. So £15 for 5 of those I thought was a really good deal. And I also bought 5 of these size, so it's the bigger size pockets, because not all pins are on small backer cards like the other one I just showed you before. So for instance, this one would be way too big, but would fit lovely inside here. So you need to have multiple sizes. And I think they probably do 2 pockets as well, I'm not too sure, but either way, I bought 5 of these at £3 each, so another £15, bargain deals. Lots of the times, Pinsane Pins give away a free badge from each of their sales. That was a nice little freebie, and I love Sword in the Stone. So first of the pins from this live sale, one of my absolute favourites. I thought it was at a decent price, so I jumped on this because I love the pin trading night pins with the princesses, and it's always involving like lanyards and pins within the pin somewhere, which is really cute. You've got stained glass back through here, just very, very pretty colours and pretty details within these pins. I absolutely love them. These are from Hong Kong Disneyland. A lot of them have a glow in the dark element. So limited edition of 600, and I can't get enough of these pins. So I think this is my 3rd Little Mermaid Pin Trading Nights pin. So that's going to join the collection. Can't wait to see that on the board. Next up, I thought these are really cute. I have seen these pins multiple times before on their own. Usually go for a decent amount of money. This pin set was getting sold for £20, and it's from the Disneyland is Home collection. They are limited edition pins, but I adore this Sword in the Stone, because you've got the Sword in the Stone right there that you can try and pull out in person, and then the castle behind. Just adore the characters, very, very cute. Love Toy Story, love Space Mountain. They're just amazing pins, and I was so chuffed to get them for £10 each. Next up, they were doing, I think these were at like £3 each, but these are the Christmas Snowman mystery box pins. I already have the Cinderella, but it was that good a deal, I was just grabbing these pins when I could. Great character to have as a trader. So Cinderella I got, the Cheshire Cat also, Orange Bird, Scrooge McDuck, and Figment also. So these actually will stay in my collection because I don't have them, so they'll go in my Christmas collection, and Cinderella will go as a trader because I already have her. I think these next ones were £4, and just picked these up for traders. So this one is a Chip and Dale, always great characters to have as a trader. And this was a great one. I already actually have this in my collection, so this will be a trader, but at £4 that was too good not to buy. And I've always liked this little Lilo and Stitch Christmas scene. It's got really cute little details on it. So yeah, this will go into my Christmas collection. This one's a keeper. I think these might have been £6. I'm not entirely sure, but still, it's a limited edition pin. I already have the Aladdin one from this mystery set, so I thought that it would be a great one to grab to go with it in case somebody wanted it as a set. So that will be Trader to Join Aladdin. And this one, also from that same price category, I think was, like I say, think 6. Probably paid too much for this one. I kind of jumped in. Because it was on the back of the card, I thought it was potentially a good deal, but probably wouldn't have bought this one if I'd had a bit longer to think about it. I figured if it's not something somebody wants, then I'd be happy to keep that myself and put it in my Halloween collection. This next pin, I was so excited to see on the live sale. I think it's called Vials of Villainy. I think that's the right way. I have a few already, but would have loved to have been collecting when these came out. So I'm trying to pick these up as and where I can. I think I got this one for £10. I'd pay that all day, any day, because I'm so in love with this set. It was about, I think maybe 3 or 4 other pins from this set that I desperately was trying to get. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to be the fastest to get on them, but I did get this one, so I'm over the moon to add this to my collection. If anybody watching has any of these, please let me know. I'd love to trade for them. Fantastic set and one of my favorites that I've bought from out of this sale. Next up was a mystery bag for £20. You always take a risk on getting something you don't want or something you potentially don't think is probably worth the £20, but that's the risk and the fun you take in those mystery bag games. I thought I did pretty good with this one. It's a Disneyland Paris limited edition of 700 pin, and it's from the Disneyland Paris 25th celebration. It's also got the castle in, gem, Sven, Frozen themed. So I thought I did pretty good on this one. Would have loved to have gotten the Elsa or an Anna one or something, but still pretty decent. So I feel like I got my money's worth and a bit more. I think these go for actually more than 20, maybe it's like 30, you know. Decent. And my last item, can't believe it's taken this long, it's unbelievable. It's a Christmas pin that I had ordered as a Disneyland Paris pickup from Pinsane Pins for, I think it was the December month, or it might have been even November, but the package got lost on its way to Pinsane Pins, so it took like 6 months to get here from when I originally paid for it, which is crazy, but I was definitely wanting to hold out waiting to see if this box came in, because this pin is absolutely gorgeous. It's so rare to see Prince Charming so big and bold within a pin. I absolutely love this pin, and it is a limited edition of 700 pin, so it will join my Christmas pins, finally. So that was a lot of pins there and some pin folders. Please let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite item, or did you have a few? Have you seen some brand new pins you haven't seen before that you are now going to be starting to collect? Please let me know down in those comments. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate you doing that. That's everything for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.